Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls III, Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. In our last video, Fedar found the Dwemer Puzzle Box in Arkngthand, and now he can hand that over to Hasphat and Tablis to get the information that Caius wants about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult.
Greetings.
Excuse me.
Do you want something from me?
I do. So, have you done that little favor I asked? I have. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer Puzzle Box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the Sixth House, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back, and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkngthand. Dwemer Puzzle Box has been removed from your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Alright, well. How about that favor? Yes, the box was just what I was looking for. You're welcome. You want to tell me more about it? Yes, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back, and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkngthand. Right. Well, Caius isn't the only one interested in the Sixth House. Why don't you tell us about it? House Dagoth is the Sixth House, the Lost Sixth House. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some Sixth House references he should read. Hasphat's notes for Cossades has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Well, that's great, Hasphat, but it's not exactly news at this point, is it? Fedar's already gathered that much from some of the reading that he's done. What about House Dagoth? House Dagoth was the sixth of the 7 Dunmer Great Houses. Nothing remains of the Sixth House. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogorun. Alright. What about those references? Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the Sixth House and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and The Real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Jariza Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. Oh, okay. Well, that might be helpful. Let's talk about the Dwemer, since that seems to be your thing, because they interest me as well. The Dwemer are the fabled lost dwarven race whose ruins and splendid artifacts are scattered across Tamriel. Elves use the term Dwemer, connotating variously deep-delving, profound, and close-counseled. Imperial usage is dwarven, derived in fable from the affectionate regard of the giant races for their little Dwemer friends. There are several Dwemer sites on Vvardenfell, and many have found Dwemer artifacts. Well, I definitely want to hear about these Dwemer sites. There are many Dwemer sites on Vvardenfell, but the 2 largest are Matsuleft and Unshleftingth. Matsuleft is in the Sheogorath region, is cursed and dangerous, and access is forbidden. Unshleftingth is occupied by an expedition of the Imperial Archaeological Commission and is not open to visitors. Yeah, and you thought Arkngthand was a weird name. Unshleftingth. Well, why don't you tell us about it, Hasphat? My friend Senelius Cadiosus is the head of the Unshleftingth expedition, and he is accompanied by his charming daughter, Pania Cadiosus. The Dwemer language has never been translated, and they are searching Unshleftingth for a book that may be a Dwemer translation key. Here, let me give you a letter of introduction. They might be willing to hire you. Your journal has been updated. Letter to Senelius Cadiosus has been added to your inventory. Well, thank you, Hasphat. Fedar will definitely check out Unshleftingth at some point then. What's this about the Dwemer language? The Dwemer language is largely untranslatable, though the alphabet is known, and short inscriptions can be deciphered, usually from context clues. Fortunately, many Dwemer documents were written in Aldmeris, which is very close to modern Elfin languages. Well, that is helpful. And you had mentioned Dwemer artifacts. Weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found in Dwemer ruins. They are prized by historians and antiquarians, and very valuable. The Emperor, however, has declared all newly discovered Dwemer artifacts to be possessions of the Crown, and forbids their trade or sale. Now, smuggling Dwemer artifacts is treason, but smugglers will still risk execution for such a profitable crime. Well, I don't know what kind of monster would just hoard antique Dwemer coins. So, some monster. Anyway, we've talked about the 6th house and the Dwemer. What about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn gra-Muzgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Okay. So he's kind of passing the buck on to her, I guess. He doesn't know that much about the Nerevarine secret cult. That's fine, at least he is pointing Fedar in the right direction. Let's check the stuff that he gave us. Hasphat's notes for Cosades. The following are notes prepared by Hasphat Antabolus for Caius Cosades. 6th House. House Dagoth is an extinct great house. In the wake of the ancient Battle of Red Mountain, its leadership was revealed to have plotted treason and was discredited. Many of House Dagoth died defending the house. Those survivors who were faithful to the Great Council were redistributed among the other houses. The Temple says the ancient, legendary evil beings that dwell beneath Red Mountain in the Dagoth Ur region are the original leaders of this extinct house, sustained by some powerful evil sorceries. Other references. These books include references to the 6th house and its destruction. The bookseller Dwemer Darvel over in the commercial district might have copies. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moonenstar, The Real Nerevar. We can drop by and see if she has those. He also gave us this letter to Senilius Caduceus. Dearest Senilius, the bearer of this note, Fedar Mock, has provided useful service and shown considerable resourcefulness. I have employed Fedar Mock in retrieving an item from Arkngthand, so you can count on some familiarity with Dwemer ruins. If you have a place, I believe Fedar Mock will give satisfaction. If you have any luck, perhaps you'll use the bearer to send a note my way. My best regards and affection to you and Pania, Hasphat Antabolus. Thank you. That was very nice. Let's check the journal.
What was that?
That was me reading your notes. Let's see. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. I gave Hasphat Antabolus the Dwemer Puzzle Box, and now he says he'll tell me what I need to know about the Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th House secret cult. He also said the inscriptions on the box seemed to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. When I've delivered my report to Caius, he said come back, and maybe he'll have a key I can take back to Arkngthand. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Hasphat Antabolus gave me notes on the 6th House to deliver to Caius Cosades. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Hasphat Antabolus gave me a letter of introduction to Senilius Caduceus, the head of the expedition at Unschlevdingth. And we thank you very much for that. Excuse me. Heading out. We can check with Dwemer Darvel right quick.
Do you need something?
No, not from you. Let's see if she has any of those books.
Is there something I can do for you?
There is not, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. And I want to see if you've got any of those books about the 6th house. I'm not seeing them. I am seeing some books we haven't read yet, but I'm not going to buy those because pretty sure we can find all of these for free elsewhere. But yeah, it doesn't look like she carries any of the books that Hasphat told us to look for. Oh well. Oh, by the way, in the last video when I was sitting there slamming on the plus button to try to sell stuff, I fixed it. See? Yay. Here's how I fixed that, in case maybe you're playing Morrowind and encountering the same problem, or, I don't know, you're just curious. Line 9 of Morrowind.ini is max FPS, and by default, that is set to 240. Back when Morrowind was released, I don't imagine too many people were able to achieve that, but today, with the right hardware and the right settings, it's possible. What you want to do is change the max FPS value from 240 to 60. Problem solved, and you might even get better performance out of the game. It's not like you could see 240 frames per second anyway. So that should be nice going forward. Oh well, so she didn't...
I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth Ur calls you, Fedar, and you cannot deny your lord. The 6th house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory.
Your journal has been updated. Regaled, you feeling okay there, buddy? What do you know about Dagoth Ur?
He is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Enwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust.
The 6th house, huh?
The 6th house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Enwa from our land. Rejoice and join us. Come to Red Mountain and prepare the way for his coming.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, what do you want? We greet you warmly.
So I think Regaled is suffering from soul sickness.
And a fine day to you.
Yeah, guys, we need to be social distancing. Right now.
Yes, Outlander.
Headville,
what do you want?
Headville, do you need a mask? I think this guard and I
Head on.
are good. But you? Yeah. What was that? That was freaky deaky. What is he talking about?
Do I know you?
So he's got the same thing to say. Landris Balal here is saying the same stuff. I think we'll just move on.
What do you think of Balmora, Outlander?
Yikes. Let's check the journal. 5th of Heartfire, day 21. I spoke with one who called himself a sleeper. He called me by name and said, "You cannot deny your lord, Dagoth Ur. The 6th house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory." He made no sense at all. I think he must have been mad. Definitely. Or something weird is going on here, I don't know. Maybe Fedar has attracted some attention. He has been kind of snooping around and gathering information about the 6th house. Hey, Caius. Are you here to discuss your orders, Fedar? Or is there something else you want? I am here to discuss my orders. These notes are from Hasphat and Tablis? Excellent. I trust you didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. Hasphat's notes for Cosades has been removed from your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Anything new to say about him? Nah. Okay. Well, let's get those new orders then. I've glanced at Hasphat and Tablis' notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn gra-Muzgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you, do what she asks, and report back when she's given you the information. Your journal has been updated. Well, did those notes help you? Doesn't look like it, but at least we got a disposition increase of 10 points. Do you know anything new about the Nerevarine? Nope. Same with the Nerevarine Prophecies? Yeah, because we didn't learn anything about those, really. Nothing new. Alright, well, tell me about Sharn gra-Muzgob. Very smart. For an orc. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried with good reason. Okay, you have any other orders, maybe? Get the information from Sharn gra-Muzgob at the Balmora Mages Guild like I asked you, and report back. Okay. Guess that's, what's gonna happen now. Let's check the journal.
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
I'm reading my journal. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. I gave Caius Cosades the notes from Hasphat and Tablis, and Caius seemed well enough pleased with them. However, now he has something else for me to do. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. The Spy Master told me to get Sharn gra-Muzgob at the Balmora Mages Guild to tell me about the Nerevarine, and then report back to him. I'll have to do a little errand for her first, he says. I'm beginning to see a pattern here. Rather than pay informants with hard cash, Caius Cosades trades favors for information. And as the new recruit in the organization, I provide the favors. Ah well, a lesson in humility. It's not that bad. It's really not.
Outlander, what do you want?
I want to get back to the Mages Guild, because I need to have a conversation with Sharn gra-Muzgob. Yeah, I remember her.
Speak up!
Is there something
What do you want?
Why do they all have to yell at me?
Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps. But when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your lord, Dagoth Ur. The 6th house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory.
Yeah. I'm just gonna... You know. Just mosey on out of there and, Oh no, there's another one. Hey guys.
I can spare a few
What do
moments
you think of
if you care to
Balmora,
talk.
Outlander?
I think it's full of freaky, deaky, soul-sick sleeper people. Ugh. Maybe they're gone now.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, they haven't broken any laws.
Mathera.
Oh no! It's Regaled! Run, Fedar, run!
What do you want, Outlander?
I want the mean, scary people to leave me alone. Ugh.
You seem quite intriguing. Please share your thoughts.
You're blocking the way. Hello.
Greetings. May fortune be with you.
No interruptions. How many times... Oh, you are one of Caius's associates? That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you will complete a little errand for me. Yeah, Caius told us to expect that, so that's okay. What do you want? The errand, then, is very simple. I need the skull of Levuel Andrano. You'll find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb. But take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Your journal has been updated. What errand was that again? When you've completed the errand, then we can discuss the information Caius wants. Fine. Who is Levuel Andrano? He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano Tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Levuel's skull from the ritual markings. Ah, good. It is a unique skull. That should help. Where is the tomb, anyway? The tomb is south of Plagiad, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Zaydanin and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Fireblade has been added to your inventory. 2 Scroll of Taldum's Scorcher has been added to your inventory.
2 Scroll of Vitality has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Alright. If I ask again, will you give me more stuff?
Yes, Andrano Ancestral Tomb, south of Pelagiad, just off the road, just before the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydanin and southeast to Vivek.
Okay. It was worth a shot, right? Okay, well, thanks for that. Let's take a look at all the freebies she just gave us. Fireblade. It is a short blade. Boo. Maximum damage of 9. And it's got a cast when strikes enchantment of 1 to 25 points of fire damage. That's that slot machine stuff I hate. That range is just too much. Can't trust it, you know? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And it's got a charge of 50. That's really not very much, as we'll see when we start using enchanted weapons and armor eventually. The good news is that once you've depleted an item's charge, you can recharge it, but that's a whole other thing. We'll get into that later. Well, whatever. I wish it were worth more. It's only worth 25 on top of that. To add insult to injury. She also gave us some scrolls. Where are they? Here's one. Scroll of Taldum's Scorcher. Fire damage 30 to 60 points in 5 feet on touch. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. It's kind of like Fireball and Firebite combined. Best of both worlds. You get the high damage and the area of effect, but it's touch, which we're fine with. Do we know that one? No. But if it is a spell that we can learn, I sure would like to learn that one. You just walk up to somebody, slap them in the face, does 30 to 60 fire damage, area of effect. Boom. And Scroll of Vitality. Restore health 2 points for 60 seconds on self. That's pretty handy, in fact. And you cast that on yourself before running into a tough battle, and you'll just slowly regenerate your health. That could come in very handy. Let's check the journal. Here we are. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Sharn gra-Muzgob will provide the information on the Nerevarine that the Spy Master wants after I've done a little errand for her. She wants me to retrieve the skull of Lavule Andrano from Andrano Ancestral Tomb. She mentioned Dunmer prejudices against necromancy and warned me not to upset the natives. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Sharn gra-Muzgob says that Andrano Ancestral Tomb is south of Pelagiad, just off the road, just before the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydanin and southeast to Vivek. She gave me an enchanted blade and some scrolls, because she says some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Indeed they are. Fedar knows all about that nonsense. Well, while we're down here, let's see if Ajira has anything for Fedar to do.
How fare thee, friend?
I'm doing all right.
Good friend,
That guy
this
asks way too
is an
many
honor.
questions.
I'm standing right here. Man, rude. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so, duties?
Yes, Ajira has more duties for Fedar Mak. Ajira made a bet with Galbedir.
Oh, did you?
Ajira made a bet with Galbedir that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbedir. Now, Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbedir a fake soul gem.
Oh yeah, how did those mushrooms work out anyway?
Ajira thanks you again for bringing her to samples.
Alright, you're welcome. A fake soul gem, you say?
Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbedir's desk upstairs. Galbedir should be coming downstairs to talk with Moraine Dren, so no one will see you do this thing.
Your journal has been updated. Fake soul gem has been added to your inventory. Oh good, cheating. So tell me more about this fake soul gem.
Take the fake soul gem Ajira gave you and put it in Galbedir's desk upstairs. Hurry before Galbedir returns.
Alright. Tell me more about this bet. Nothing new there. How about duties? I want other duties.
Has Vvardenfell done what Ajira asks with the fake soul gem?
No, not yet. Alright. Let's, get a look at that. Indeed, there it is. Fake soul gem. Okay. Let's check the journal. 5th of Heartfire, day 21. Ajira gave me a fake soul gem. She wants me to sabotage Galbedir's journeyman project. I should put the fake soul gem in Galbedir's desk. Okay, well, I guess we might need to hurry.
Welcome. Care to talk?
Can't right now.
How nice. I like good company. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. Here is her work area. So here's her desk. It's even named Galbedir's desk, so that we can do the thing. It has a lesser soul gem in it. It had a lesser soul gem in it. And now it will have a fake soul gem. She'll never know the difference. And... wait a minute, look at all these. Hang on. I want it to be paused as I do this. Yeah, that kind of works. Grand Soul Gem, containing the soul of a winged twilight. And it's worth 60,000. What? Huh? Got some other interesting stuff here. A lesser soul gem containing the soul of a blighted Kagudi. That's worth 400. A plain old lesser soul gem containing no soul. A lesser soul gem containing the soul of a Gwar, worth 400. A greater soul gem containing the soul of a Dramora, worth 6,000. A petty soul gem containing the soul of an Allet, worth 200. A petty soul gem containing the soul of a rat, worth 100. A petty soul gem containing the soul of a skeleton warrior, worth 300. A common soul gem containing the soul of an Ogrim Titan, worth 2,800. And a common soul gem containing the soul of a skeleton warrior, worth 1,200. Well, we just cleaned her out pretty well, I'd say. Ooh, I don't think Fedar can pick a lock level 90. It's worth trying, but lock too complex. That's a shame. That's a shame. But, Fedar just... wow, Fedar just totally raided all the soul gems. Those could come in handy later. That's pretty good. We just won't mention that to anybody. Excuse me.
I do enjoy a
3 blessings, friend.
Yeah, but you too. You too. Right.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Hey, Ajira.
Has Vvardenfell put the fake soul gem in Galbedir's desk?
I have indeed.
You have put the gem into desk as Ajira asked? Ajira thanks you.
Your journal has been updated. And now she is Fedar's best friend in the whole wide world. Perfect disposition. Great. So, how's that bet gonna go now?
Now, Ajira will win the bet with Galbedir.
Yeah, 'cause you cheated. Anything else to say about that fake soul gem?
Yes, Ajira thanks you again.
Right, well, now can you give me some real duties, maybe?
Ajira must now study local flowers.
Flowers this time, huh?
Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold cannet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaya.
Your journal has been updated. Tell me about flowers again. Do you have the flowers that Ajira wants?
No, not yet.
Ajira must make journeyman before Galbedir. Ajira must have those flowers very soon, or Ajira might forget that good things you've done and ask Ajira's good friend Brabban Erian to bring her the flowers. No, that won't be necessary. We'll take care of it. Why don't you tell me about those flowers? Gold cannet grows near rocks. It has yellow flowers and broad, dark green leaves. The leaves are spiny, so Ajira warns you not to touch the leaves. Thank you for your concern. How about stoneflower petals? Stoneflowers are dark blue, and their stems bend towards the ground when they are in bloom. The leaves look like they are folded along the stems. Okay, and willow anther? Willow flowers are reddish and tall, but they do not bend to the ground like stoneflowers. The leaves are long and thin. And heather? Heather has needles like the trees in Skyrim and High Rock, but it grows near the ground and has pink flowers. Okay, well that doesn't sound so bad. Fedar can keep an eye out for those when he is near Lake Amaya, you said? To get to Lake Amaya, go southeast out of Balmora, past Fort Munmot. Then follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiad. After you cross the Foyara Mamea, go towards Sharn at the next crossroads. All the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Sharn, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Okay, now we know how to get to Lake Amaya. I'm not sure if we've already asked about Foyara Mamea, so... Foyaras are valleys made by lava from Red Mountain. Foyara Mamea is very old, very easily recognized. An old Dwemer bridge crosses to Foyara near Fort Munmot. Okay. Well, Fedar knows what he's got to do now. Let's check the journal. Here we are. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Ajira thanked me for helping her sabotage Galbedir's experiment. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Ajira now wants samples of 4 types of flowers: gold cannet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. These are found on the shores of Lake Amaya. I should go south out of Balmora and head east past the Fort Moonmoth and across the Foyara Mamea on the road to Pelagiad. After leaving the Foyara, I should take the road to Sharn, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Indeed. Excuse me. Let's get back to the Fighters Guild.
How can I help?
You
I'll
seem
do what
quite
I can.
intriguing. Please share your thoughts.
I just want to leave right now and get away with my grand steal.
Is there something I can...
No, there is not. Fighters Guild. Okay.
May I help you?
Nope. Hasphat mentioned that he might have something for us after we hand over his notes to Caius. Hey guys.
How can I help you?
Greetings. What shall we talk about?
Hello again, Fedar. What do you want? You already gave me the Dwemer Puzzle Box. Don't you remember?
No.
What? Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. Here's a Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me. I've no idea what it's good for, but if you take it back to Arkngthand, maybe you'll find the lock it opens. Key to Lower Arkngthand has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Want to talk about the puzzle box some more? I gave you the Dwemer key, didn't I? The one I made from the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me? You did. Why is I not capitalized? What's going on here? That has me feeling quite perturbed and discombobulated, and I don't care for it. But whatever, we are done here. Let's take a look at the key Hasphat just gave us. Where is it? This is crazy. I don't think it was Ancient Dwemer Door Key. We got that in Arkngthand. So... oh, that weird looking thing. Key to Lower Arkngthand. Well, thanks for that, but spoiler alert, we're not going to be using it. All it does is unlock the door to the Land's Blood Gallery, which Fedar was perfectly capable of picking, so he's already been there. We don't need to go back. But if you can't pick locks, I imagine this would be quite helpful. Let's check the journal. Yeah, just this. 5th of Heartfire, Day 21. Hasphat and Tablis gave me a Dwemer key that may be useful in the Arkngthand ruins. It may be, but it won't be. We're good. Alright, back to the little bunk area. Yeah, Fedar's got some adventures he needs to go on. But we'll do that in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.